Hey everyone. Yeah, mic's on. Okay. Hey everyone, it's Alexander, the real Mr. Robinson. Welcome to either YouTube or Twitch, depending on where you're watching this. So we are at the end. We have come, well, at least the beginning of the end. We are at the final story in Harry's story, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. And this is another 2.5 hour movie, so I'm just going to get the housekeeping out of the way and we'll jump right into it. That way I can let more people enter the stream. Oh, yeah, I had to scratch an itch back there. If you subscribe to me on YouTube, but you do not follow me on Twitch, that is twitch.tv/realmrrobinson. I tend to stream at least twice, maybe 3 times a week. And my streaming schedule, once this is done, after Thursday with part 2 of Deathly Hallows, I should be doing probably every Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday. And it'll be more gaming streams. I will be doing more watch parties for the Marvel Cinematic Universe whenever these future movies start coming out, because I know I think Black Widow's supposed to come out on Blu-ray in September, which is fast. So whenever Black Widow comes out on Blu-ray, keep your eyes open for a watch party on that. But from here on out, the streams will be mostly Twitch exclusive, and they will be gaming streams. If you follow me on Twitch, but you do not subscribe to me on YouTube, that is youtube.com/TheRealMrRobinson. It's my main hub of entertainment with movie reviews, TV show reviews, and other stuff. If you like what I'm doing on either channel and you want to help support financially, you could go to patreon.com/TheRealMrRobinson and help by pledging only $1 a month. But if you want access to exclusive content that no one else gets to see, you can pledge up to $3 or more. If you can't do either, that's fine. Subscribing to me on YouTube or following me right here on Twitch is good enough. Wait, no, I'm streaming through both platforms. Oh, I messed that up. Yeah, following me on Twitch or subscribing to me on YouTube is good enough. So, you know what? Before we get started, I'm gonna give more people an opportunity to jump into the chat. I'm gonna refill my water because, again, 2.5 hour movie. Gotta have something to drink while Harry, Ron, and Hermione go camping to try to avoid death. So I'll be right back. I'm back. This day just got a little better because I found a Reese's peanut butter cup in the fridge. So, yay. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to start up the movie. Yeah, again, this is Deathly Hallows Part 1. So it's going to end in a very awkward place for those of you who haven't seen this in a while or haven't seen it at all. And that's just because it ends where it does. So, you don't have to forgive this movie, but there is a part 2 that exists, which we will do Thursday. And without further ado, I'm going to push the play button right. Hang on. Right now. Welcome, Razorbike. Doing well, just starting Deathly Hallows Part 1. That Warner Brothers logo has definitely seen better days because it is rusting right before our eyes. Hey, Bill Nye. For now. But it's good that they have a new Minister of Magic, because Fudge was totally useless. Instead, they got Davy Jones. You gotta say, this movie, this is the Harry Potter movie that I probably watched the least. Because... well, it's because this movie is just so dark and depressing to watch. And also, if I ever find myself watching this, it'd probably be with part 2. Because both of them complete one whole story. But it's not like Infinity War and Endgame, where Infinity War can stand on its own. And so can Endgame. Well, I guess maybe not Endgame. Hey, there's Caitlin Stark. But yeah, the opening, I think probably the most depressing part of the movie, or at least of this opening, is Hermione having to wipe the memory of her parents. Like, they don't know she exists. It's really sad. Now, they don't mention this in the movies at all, but in the books, I believe I haven't read Deathly Hallows, the book, but either in the book or in like the extended lore, Hermione does find her parents after Voldemort's been killed and restores their memory. So it's not completely hopeless. But, man, it's like... there's just so much about this movie that you really have to be in the right mindset to watch. Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 1. And also, this is a movie that I just kind of found myself... when I first saw it, I just found myself annoyed. Because I wasn't on board... up until Part 2 came out, I wasn't on board with the idea that this could work as 2 parts. I just thought, why didn't you just make this a 3.5 hour, 4 hour long movie? And, I don't know, like... it just kind of irritated me, but I didn't dislike it when it first came out. There's that traitorous Snape. What is a more interesting fantasy world? Narnia, Game of Thrones, or Middle-earth? Between those 3, I'd probably say Middle-earth. Because nobody in their right mind should ever say they want to live in Narnia. Oh, no, not Narnia. Westeros. There's a no-nose Voldy. Wormtail. At least until later in the story. Like, get on with it. Oh, if we're bringing in the Wizarding World as well, Anthony, I would have to say the Wizarding World. Huh? I mean, most of these Death Eaters are so terrified of Voldemort. But at the same time, it's like, you guys are Death Eaters. I mean, I feel sorry for Draco because he kind of got wrapped into this just because his father's a Death Eater. And I keep forgetting the name of his mother, but I feel like she doesn't want any part of this either. Yeah, you can see Lucius's hand is shaking. What is her name? Malfoy's mother. We aren't. Yeah, this is a not so subtle. This is a not so subtle reference to the Nazi Party and their views on Jews. Yes, you could tell Snape is trying to keep his cool. And Draco does not want any part of this at all. Again, I still hate that in Fantastic Beasts they made Nagini a human. Like, couldn't Nagini just be Voldemort's pet snake? Narcissa Malfoy. That's who it is. Huh? That's the first name of the mother. Real question, says Spiders Prime. How did Lego Superman defeat Lego Voldemort and put him into the Phantom Zone? Huh? Is this a... You say real question, but this sounds like the setup for a joke. Huh? And, I don't know. Wow, that Dursley house has just been stripped clean outside of the wallpaper. There's that cupboard. Certainly upgraded in terms of rooms. Hello, Mad Eye Moody. Hello, General Hux. Yeah, Bill Weasley. We've never been introduced to him until now. And for those of you that don't know, Brendan Gleeson, who plays Mad Eye Moody, is Donald Gleeson's father. Yeah, I wonder if there's a spy amongst this group of people. That's going to be the motto of a lot of the humor in this movie. Just trying to diffuse the tension. So you're telling me that both Hermione and Ron are of age as well, huh? Like they're older than Harry. I mean, you were identical from the beginning. Wow! Harry's standing right there. Oh, oh, this is not going to be a fun journey. It And so begins Hagrid's motorbike adventure. I still want to go on that ride the next time I'm at Islands of Adventure. It's alright. It's just a little lightning. Nope. No, the Death Eaters knew. Quick, we'll lose them in the Muggle streets. Stupefy. Oh, Jesus. I hope nobody was in that RV. Donald Gleeson is supposed to be Bill Weasley. He's not the brother that people... He's not the brother that... that Ron kept talking about in the earlier movies that trained dragons. This is a different brother. Oh no. No, not this scene. I'm still not over this scene. I still never get over... Ugh. Poor Hedwig. But yeah, I mean, okay, you know what? Bill Weasley was actually introduced in Prisoner of Azkaban, but he was just like a non-speaking cameo in a newspaper when Ron was talking about the trip to Egypt that he and his family had. That's not just any snowy owl. That's Hedwig, Spider's Prime. That's Harry's owl. Hedwig gave her life to try to protect Harry Potter. By the way, Bill Weasley is another Weasley sibling, and he's married. And he's supposed to be marrying Fleur, who was from the Beauxbatons Academy of Magic from Goblet of Fire. She was their Triwizard champion. Okay, someone else is back. Who is that? Fred or George? Okay, yeah, these lights are just so dark. Or this giant head spotlight is so dark. Huh. Oh, it's George that got injured. That seems such. That is such a Fred and George Weasley response, saint like. Well, now we know who the traitor was. Not Mad Eye Moody, but the one that Mundungus. That's who. So yeah, at this point in the series, like it's 7 movies in, and they're no longer catering to the casual fans, because with the previous movies they do their best to. With the previous movies, they did do their best to like appeal to the mainstream, but at this point, it's like you better know what's going on in the story, or else you're going to be left in the dust. Did it show him dying, or did I miss that? Who? Well, you're talking about Mad Eye Moody? If you are, no. They just had Bill Weasley saying, Mad Eye's dead. McGungus took one look at Voldemort and apparated away. Then bring her with us. Yeah, so I'm not. I would imagine they show Mad Eye's death in the book, or not show as. I mean, I'm sure they go into Mad Eye's death more explicitly in the book. At least I'm assuming they do. But with this movie, it's weird that considering it's 2 parts and a total of like maybe 5.5, close to 6 hours, that they'd cut stuff out. It is true. I said this when the movies came out, but it's amazing how these, just to see these young actors grow up, not only to being adults but also to just being better actors. I like this part. Morning. Oh, Fred and George. Huh. Oh, visitor. Mr. Potter. Ronald Bilius Weasley, that's your middle name? Oh yeah, that thing from Sorcerer's Stone. Is that the same actor that plays Sean's dad in Shaun of the Dead? Yes, that is Bill Nighy. And he also played Davy Jones in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. It's like, Ron, we weren't raised in a wizard family. We don't know what you're talking about. There's a foreshadowing right there. Wedding night. You've never seen... Wait. You've never seen any of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies? I mean, I guess there's only 2, maybe 3 that are worth watching. Huh? The first one's amazing. 2's good, and that's the introduction to Davy Jones. The third has some great moments as well, but it's an overall mess. And then 4 and 5 are kind of forgettable, with 5 being awful. I'm just going to do that Snow White clapping. Hey, there's Luna. There's Rhys Ifans. Hey, you got to give it to Luna. She is very straightforward. I'm not saying anything in terms of what happens to Luna. Something wicked this way comes. Well, that was a short reign. That was a short reign for Bill Nighy as the Minister of Magic. Yeah, y'all better flee. Jesus. That would have ended their lives quick. Ah, well. Ron's never ordered anything from a Muggle cafe in his life. God damn, even in the Muggle world, they can't escape. So is there literally no man? She's the only employee working in this cafe? There's no manager or other co-workers? Bloody hell, what happened? All right. It is good that they're now of age to where they can use magic outside of Hogwarts. I don't know. Night shifts can actually be relaxing at times. Like, night shifts can actually be pretty quiet, all things considered. Which means... Huh. I mean, there's got to be... Just go pick up a Muggle cake somewhere. It probably will not be as good as a wizard cake, but you never know. Who goes there? What the shit? There's a lot about this movie that I actually forget. I mean, it's effective, I guess. I think this movie just might be more frustrating to watch than Order of the Phoenix, just because like Harry, Ron, and Hermione really are at the most are at the bottom, or at the lowest point of their journey. Has Rupert Grint been in much since this came out? Huh? Nothing like too big. I think he's just kind of done some side roles. He's in a Apple Plus TV series called. He's in Apple Plus TV series called Servant. If I'm correct, this is the same. This is the show that we at the Hollywood Critics Association actually nominated him for in our TV awards. Let me see if I can find. Okay, let me. I just want to make sure. Creature, get out of here. Well, yeah, Rupert Grint has been. Quiet, you! I want to say we at the Hollywood Critics Association nominated him for an award. We did, yeah. Best Supporting Actor. Yeah, Best Supporting Actor in a Streaming Series Drama. And I think it's for Servant. So yeah, that's what he's been doing recently. And I think that he's the only one of the cast members that actually has a kid now. There's the Hogwarts Express. Being intercepted by Death Eaters. I'm sure he will, Korvac. Spoken like a true Gryffindor, Neville. Ugh, I see pink. I see pink in the Ministry of Magic. Yeah, I wonder what that means. Ugh! Oh, I can't stand Umbridge. Like, just standing there, just that smile going, like, oh, I want to... Oh, she needs the Avada Kedavra curse done on her. And then, Diagon Alley is just an actual alley. Yeah, there's some... I really like a lot of the quieter moments in this movie when it's just the trio taking time to relax. Oh, hello, Dobby. So, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of bizarre that they just bring Dobby back unannounced. Oh, I know what happens. I read the extended lore without, even though I haven't read the books beyond beyond the first half of Prisoner of Azkaban. I do know the extended lore, and I do know that after Dumbledore's death, Umbridge is sent to Azkaban herself. Huh. It's like, yeah, the world's mental. Might as well be mental with it. Yeah, that's, couldn't y'all come up with a less disgusting way to enter the Ministry of Magic? Oh, yeah, exactly, Ron. Like, couldn't you guys have come up with a better way to get yourselves to the Ministry of Magic? Like, gross. Yeah, seeing all those wizards walk into that bathroom stall and never coming out, it reminds me of those suicide boots from Futurama, where Fry just thinks they're regular telephone boots, but then you realize no one's coming out of them. Ooh. It's like the odds are so against these characters. Oh, it's the Wonka Vader. But even... Good luck. And just use an umbrella. Oh, Francisco Centino. Oh, there she is. Ugh. Hermione, I'm so sorry to abandon you with her. Good luck. Yeah, my name, well, it's not was, is Alex. I don't know what that question is. I don't understand the LOL at the end of it. Yeah, this is very on the nose. This is... like, it's not even subtle about this being the Nazi party taking over Germany. Huh. Those cartoony sound effects. I can't remember. No, that's got to be the minister's office. The new minister appointed by Dumbledore. No, not Dumbledore. Voldemort. Huh? Or is that... Wait, no, there's a pink chair, so maybe it's... No, that's Dolores' office. Never mind. I expected it to be fully pink, but no, that's clearly Umbridge's office. So I would think that compared to the Muggle world, like everything that's going on in the Wizarding world right now is just like an inconvenience for Muggles. Huh? Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. Oh. Um, yeah, for me, the third movie, Prisoner of Azkaban, is always going to be the best. Followed by Deathly Hallows Part 2. So yeah, it's not bad enough you have of Umbridge there, but you also have hordes of Dementors up there. There she's got it. Huh? That's you, Ron. You're up. Jeez. And one mustn't tell lies. Well, I mean, even though we don't get confirmation in the movies that she gets sent to Azkaban, it is satisfying to know that the last thing we see of Dolores before, see of Umbridge before the end of the series is that she gets stupefied by Harry Potter. Which I imagine that's probably a satisfying payback to Umbridge torturing Harry with that quill in Order of the Phoenix. Yeah, they found Creature in the Closet, Razorback. They just picked up the other Horcrux from Dolores Umbridge. So now the Polyjuice Potion for all three of the heroes has worn off. And now they gotta flee the Ministry of Magic. Guys, run! Hurry! Guys, hurry. They're closing the flu tunnels. The flu network. That's what it's actually called. And now we're in the majority of this movie setting. The middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere. Well, you've got the Horcrux, so at least that's accomplished. Just use magic, Harry. There we go. Ooh, that is a nasty... That is a nasty... Ooh. Have you not gotten in your head, Harry, that Hermione has an infinite amount of stuff in that bag? No, it's still alive. Have you tried Avada Kedavra on it? Maybe that would do something. So wait, you're saying that Harry is Mary Poppins? She might be Mary Poppins, y'all. Okay, so let me see. They've destroyed 2 Horcruxes. Dumbledore destroyed the Ring of Salazar Slytherin. And Harry destroyed Tom Riddle's diary. So they have that necklace. They need to destroy... Three out of let me count first of all, because having the Ring of Salazar Slytherin be destroyed off screen it kind of throws everything off. But okay, there's it's Tom Riddle's diary, the Ring of Salazar Slytherin. They have that necklace. Later on, they're going to get the Cup of Helga Hufflepuff. Rowena Ravenclaw's diadem. Nagini. And then there's Harry himself. So yeah, how about don't wear that? How about don't wear it? Like, put it in a box or something, because it's having the same effect as the One Ring. Now, what shot is... Oh, they're outside. Again, having this slight shine on me as I'm watching this movie is really makes the TV much darker than it actually is. Well, that's great. The man who killed Dumbledore has now taken his job. Sorry, I'm checking something important. Okay. Christ, this movie is nerve-wracking. Like, this movie is so nerve-wracking, but you are fully rewarded with part 2. Like, just seeing how this story, not just this particular story, Deathly Hallows, ends, but the entire saga. Yeah, that's not safe to go on foot when you're being hunted by Voldemort and his Death Eaters. But then again, I guess it wouldn't be as interesting or as tension filled. The opening scene, the scene where they sneak into the ministry, the scene where Ron leaves, and the scene when he comes back are the only parts I really remember of this. Yeah, again, there are parts. This is not my least favorite Harry Potter movie. That honor still belongs to, or dishonor, still belongs to Goblet of Fire. But this certainly. Excuse me. This is certainly the Harry Potter movie that I watched the least. I gotta say, the fact that they go to all these actual locations is incredible. Like, it wouldn't have the same effect if all those places they went to were green screen. No, you brought it up, Hermione. Tell us now. Don't ruin the moment, Hermione. It's like, you can't... You told us exactly what we needed to know. Ron, take that thing off. Hello there, Daquan Tate. I'm doing pretty good. It's like, Ron, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. Ooh. Yeah, that's... Yeah, that's something you... Ooh, that's rough. And he just apparated himself out. All right, so we've still got a ways in this movie. We still have oh, we're a little more than halfway through. Interesting. So anyway, we once this stream is done, we're going to be rating a Twitch channel, and assuming he's still on, no, or I'm sorry, let me say that again. Assuming they're still online, we're going to raid my brother because he's playing Jaws Unleashed. So yeah, once we get off this, we're going to go raid his channel, assuming he's still on. So for those of you who are watching on YouTube, once we're done with this movie, just make yourselves seen on Twitch, and let's go raid a channel. Because we haven't done that in a while. Oh yeah, this scene. I don't know how people... I honestly don't know how people feel about this scene. I've heard some people complain about it. For me, it's a really nice scene right here because these characters are at the lowest point of their time right now. Ron just left, so it's just pretty much a state of depression. So it's like, hey, why don't we just take our minds off of the horrible things that are happening out there and just dance? Well, it was fun while it lasted. I guess, okay, maybe I could see why people have a problem with this scene because it kind of ends in an awkward way where they just stop. Will you review Legend of the Drunken Master or other Jackie Chan movies? Uh, maybe at some point. I open at the close. It's a shame you don't have a library to look up that information. Harry just does a subtle. Next time, just shave the head. Oh shit, I never put it together. I never put it together. Godric's Hollow is basically like a suburb for Gryffindors because it's named after Godric Gryffindor. Wow, I'd never put that together. Really, what gave that away, Hermione? The snow? That is a weird jump in time where... That is a very, very bizarre jump in time, huh? Which we didn't really get a true sense of, huh? Because Harry Potter was born July 31st. And we're already at Christmas Eve, huh? There's that signal again, that symbol again. Get him. Yeah, this is gonna be a straight up horror movie right now. Okay, really quickly, somebody asked me a question. Anthony Artegia. I know it's not probably related, but which is the most dangerous incarnation of Skull Island? 33, 76, 05, or Monsterverse? I'd say the Peter Jackson Skull Island, because it's just crawling full of, like, the creatures on Skull Island in Peter Jackson's version feel more dangerous than in the Monsterverse. Okay, I honestly forget what happens right here. Um, I don't remember what I know. Nagini comes into play. All right, well, Turner Jenkins, you don't have to. Even if you don't have a Twitch account, I think you could still watch through Twitch and then join in to the raid. Because I mean, the raid, when I raid my brother's channel, assuming they're still going to be on, it should automatically redirect from my channel. Oh, you. Okay, not as obnoxious as Dolores Umbridge, but that journalist from the Daily Prophet who was in Goblet of Fire. Harry, run. Because I don't think you have to. I don't think you have to necessarily. If you just stay watching, if you just continue watching my stream, I'm pretty sure you'll be redirected to my brother's stream or any stream that I end up rating. Oh Jesus! Shit! It's Nagini, run! It's like, Hermione, we gotta go! Ugh. That is one tough snake. Huh? Okay, get out of there, both of you. It's like, I mean, I know you guys have got magic, but typical white people. Stay in the house when they know it's dangerous. And it, I mean, it's probably even less surprising because British people are sometimes referred to as the original white people, so I guess living up to that cliche. Apologies to all my British viewers. Yeah, about that, Harry. Please don't get mad. But, it's in 2. Sorry, Harry. Not my fault. Okay, the aspect of Grindelwald popping up is in this movie has always confused me. Yeah, I never got the I never. Okay, so that is supposed to exactly be that Grindelwald was supposed to be the actual Grindelwald uh that Johnny Depp played in Fantastic Beasts. I never I never understood the inclusion of that. Um Spider Prime says, to quote the movie Megatron, no, I want 2 pieces. Why would you ever quote Michael Bay's Transformers? Like, there's only one Transformers movie to quote, and you picked the wrong. Well, you picked one of the wrong ones to quote. Crash, and he just falls through the thin ice. There it is. Sword of Godric Gryffindor. Of course it's not that easy. You could try Acio's sword again now that you broke a hole in the ice, but whatever. Hello there, Nick Sheets on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. So, on opening night, I saw this movie. I should make it well known. I think it's still well known that most of the Harry Potter fandom, or at least the most vocal of the Harry Potter fandom, is women. Nothing wrong with that at all. But when they saw Daniel Radcliffe, like, take off his shirt and just, like, strip down to his boxers to get the Sword of Gryffindor, they went nuts. Of course that Horcrux was gonna do some... Of course the Horcrux was gonna do something bad. Harry, suck the air bubbles. Oh, hey, Ron. You can do this, Ron. Kill it, Ron. Shit. You know what sucks today? Today I bought some lunch meat to make a sandwich for dinner, and after I already bought the stuff and opened it, I found out I accidentally grabbed horseradish cheddar cheese instead of American white. Oh, that sucked. I mean, that's disappointing. Give in. Don't listen to it, Ron. That's a lie. Don't let that Horcrux destroy your confidence, Ron. You've got this. Okay, that is super weird. Like that imagery of both Harry and Hermione naked and making out. It's like that is just super weird. Fuck you, Horcrux. Okay, 3 down, 4 to go. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm curious to know what you think of Black Widow, when you eventually see it, Nick. Sorry if I'm doing this, guys. I know it's unprofessional for me to do since I'm hosting a watch party, but okay, now it's daytime again. It's like I have to do this whenever during the nighttime sequences. Otherwise, I can barely make out what's going on. Because she broke mine, huh? That's why. Mm. I mean, you were drowning, Harry, so I had to save your ass, but still found you. Nothing. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Turner Jenkins on YouTube says, this has been nice, but sadly I have to go. I hope you all have a good one. Goodbye. Also, Dobby is a free elf. All right, you have a good night, Turner Jenkins, and hopefully you come back for part 2 on Thursday. I'm sure that's going to lead to a fine marriage between you two. It's nice that they're not in a tent anymore. You're not so sure about that, are you, Mr. Lovegood? Okay, this part coming up is probably... Yeah, this part coming up is probably the most beautiful sequence in the entire film. And one that you don't see many blockbusters doing. Like, for the movie to just suddenly go as artistic as it does with this animated sequence is so inspired and creative. There's the Elder Wand. Yeah, the story of the Deathly Hallows, narrated by Hermione, is completely animated. It looks like it looks like a foreign animated short film. I don't watch Jeff Dunham to quantate. Yeah, probably shouldn't have given him that cloak of invisibility. Yeah, I don't think you'll ever see another big budget movie do something like that again. Like, just be as artistically free as they were with that story of the Deathly Hallows. So yet two of those Deathly Hallows are accounted for. Jesus. Are you okay, Mr. Lovegood? Oh, shit. Jesus, it's like, we don't like what you're writing for the Daily Prophet, so we're going to take your daughter. Watching this play out, I know all this is, like, very on-the-nose references to the Nazi Party, but Nazi-occupied Germany, but watching this in the post-Trump days, it's more relevant than it was when I rewatched the series 5 years ago. Guys, y'all gotta apparate out of there. There you go. Yeah, the enchantments are not going to work for you now. Yeah, this sequence. In this sequence where there's just lack of music and all you hear are sound effects. shit, they got Ron. This is so frenetic and just, oh. Okay, so I guess Grindelwald just locked up. I don't know. The Grindelwald stuff still confuses me. Yeah, y'all are some stupid ass Death Eaters, huh? Or unless you do know that's Harry Potter. Now we're at Malfoy Manor. Hello, Bellatrix. Jesus, that eye is swollen. Well, I mean, it's Bellatrix Lestrange. Of course she's mad. What kind of question is that? what is my favorite Jim Carrey movie? It's a toss up between Bruce Almighty and Liar Liar. Like, I love Bruce Almighty, but I think Liar Liar. It's a toss up between those two. Luna. Ugh. Jesus. That was Grip Hook and Mr. Ollivander. How can Luna stay so calm in these situations? Such a slimy little weasel, Peter Pettigrew. Oh, hi, Dobby. It's like, what kind of stupid question is that, Harry Potter? Splat. You want to keep it, Dobby? We probably don't need a wand for magic. Ugh. Ugh. This movie really is stressful to watch. That don't do it, Draco. Of course your cowardly father would do that. Thank God for Dobby. No, master. Dobby is a free elf. Oh boy. Okay, I gotta be honest. It's a sad scene. But I think Hedwig's death is much more sad than Dobby's. But really, this is one of those... This is still sad, don't get me wrong, because it's like, wow, we made it out. We're okay. We're alive. And then suddenly, you're just like, oh, shit. It's like you just hear a faint Harry Potter and... It's not going to do any good, Harry. Well, at least he died happy and free. See, maybe because in the books, Dobby appears in not only Chamber of Secrets and Deathly Hallows, but Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, and Half-Blood Prince. So I feel like his death would have been more effective if we saw Dobby in some of the other movies. Because it is kind of awkward for Dobby to just suddenly pop back up after being missing for the 4 previous movies. Again, the fact that they go to all these locations is really admirable. So yeah, it's depressing that it's utterly depressing that Dobby, like, the movie ends with our characters having to bury Dobby. And now he's found the Elder Wand. Yeah, Voldemort has grave robbed Dumbledore and now has access to one of the Deathly Hallows and the most powerful wand in existence. And that is such an awkward way to end the movie. But, I mean, it is the middle of the book, so it awkwardly ends where it does. So yeah, this has been Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Thank you guys for tuning in. We got one more to go. Thursday is the 10th anniversary of Deathly Hallows Part 2, and we will be doing that. Same time, 6 p.m., same YouTube and Twitch channels. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you follow me on Twitch, but you don't subscribe to me on YouTube, you should do that, and vice versa. If you subscribe to me on YouTube but don't follow me on Twitch, you should do that as well. And since we are in the subject of Twitch, I want you all to head over to twitch.tv/RealMrRobinson. I'm going to see if my brother's still online so we can raid them. Okay, there's Safari. Hold on, folks. Is he still online? He is. Good. So yeah, folks, make your way over to... Once again, I want to say thank you guys for tuning into this watch party. Deathly Hallows Part 2 this Thursday. Once I get off the stream, I'm going to end up... I'm going to... Razorbike on YouTube says, alright, I need to get going. I hope you all have a great night and stay safe and stay healthy. Spiders Prime says, bye. Thank you all for tuning in again. For anyone who's sticking around on Twitch... is he not online? He is, okay. Alright, so thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, this is the Real Mr. Robinson telling you there's only one. I'll see you guys Thursday, and y'all have a good night. But also, if you're on Twitch, let's raid the channel. Yeah, folks, if you're still on Twitch, hang it tight, because we're going to raid...